Jimoni! Jimonin! Jimonin, everyone! Hope everyone is having a Jimonin! Just woke up. Yum. Yeah, I ate something. Ate a little snack. Now I'm here! Now we are back in the mines, not on Minecraft. Thank you, Gundam Jimonin! Thank you, Infinity Jimonin! Hawk super chat on that thing. Hopefully backlog isn't too brutal to get through. I'm looking at my last super chat reading stream, and I'm looking at all the streams in between that super chat reading stream, and I'm like, when did this happen? I didn't read my New Year's outfit reveal super chats? I thought I did. Oh my god. I don't know why. But I so distinctly remember this one person super chat from, because I did a super chat reading the day before my New Year's outfit reveal, and I remember reading this person super chatting being like, I'm getting this super in to say congrats on your outfit because it probably won't be read in a month. And I'm like, no. But now that I'm looking at my list of streams, I'm like, my monthly readings. I have to clear the month backlog so I can start the next month anew, even though it's been a little over a month, so I think it's a good time as any to get over clear the backlog so that our next month is all done, all put together. I forgot to charge my thing. Yeah. I read them as they come sometimes. I don't read them for, like, I guess, special streams, event streams, and then I don't read them in collabs. But solo streams, I think I read enough. I'm on top of enough. Only 20... When you said only 25 streams, I was like, there's no way. So I went to count them. I see. But... Not all... Some of those streams are solo streams. So I feel like I can pretty much safely skip most solo streams. I'll, like, scroll through the list, but I think I can skip most solo streams. And then... we just... The collab streams, they're, like, easy. Easier to get through. Yeah. Have I ever played Marvel Spider-Man 1 and 2? No, I have not. Have not played that. Got home from work picking up boba. Boba! What's your boba order? Boba! Thank you for all the streams at the start of the year. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for Mr. Chair sitting around and watching my streams. Thank you, Sword of Bushido. Boat Binted. Did I update Cookie Run? I did. I didn't play, though. I don't know what I was doing yesterday. I think I did my MapleStory dailies afterwards, and then my brain was in a haze, and then I was really tired, but I had to do my MapleStory dailies, and I couldn't do anything else because I was too eepy. I streamed way past my usual streaming times. And I don't know what I was doing. Did some of my dailies, and then I sat there. How long do I estimate it'll take me to read everything? Hopefully in 3.5 hours. Okay, it's time for me to come clean. Sometimes when I say I have meetings, I actually have dance practice. And today is one of those days. So hopefully in 3.5 hours So I have to hard cut off at 3.5 hours. Mooning forever! Thank you always for the gems to drop out of nowhere. Have been mentally adding fun in front of hole for the past day. Super chatting is creating a fun hole in your wallet. Thank you, June the Chen, for the super. Some holes are fun holes. Most holes are fun holes. Some holes are dangerous holes. Scary, dangerous holes. Thank you to the Riz Master of Holo, Ian. Me and my friend love you. You're so relatable. Please keep being the cringe fail you are. Oh, thank you, Young. I am so happy to be cringe fail. Happy birthday, Moon. If that is your friend. Full moon in the sky. Hype for Impulse, only 3 days away. Sorry, couldn't find the full chainmail suit for meet and greet. It's fine. If you don't have a full chainmail suit, you know, it's okay. You don't have to come in a full chainmail suit. Just thought it'd be cool if you did. But you don't have to. You don't have to arrive in a full chainmail suit. I've been looking at my to-do list recently, and I've been letting some things pile up, but I should not. I'm like still on top of things, but I'm not as aggressively forward that I should be, you know? Like, I should be a step ahead of my to-do list, but I am like barely keeping pace with my to-do list. Well, not barely. I get things done. But it's like we are slowly walking together. But I should be walking a full step ahead of my to-do list at all times, so I don't have to worry about it. But I've been just like strolling alongside my to-do list. And when I have more things added to my to-do list, it stresses me out a little bit. Where I'm like, oh no, now I only had this thing to do before, but now I have a new task on top of that, when this task should have been done a while ago, because I had the time to do it a while ago. I just didn't do it. And now this is due, and now this thing is being added, and another thing is being added, and I should be on top of things. I will say, I do have a few covers that I'm working on in my back pocket. And a lot of it comes down to, oh my god, I need the time to go and, I don't know, like administrative work and also recording. I have to record them, but a lot of the things I need to do is like organization and project overseeing. But they are in my pocket. Things are very healthily in my pocket right now. And you will see when they're released. I hope you like them. I think the songs that I picked, one of them is just like, oh, I thought it would be a good February song. I don't know if it'll be released in February. I'm hoping. I was really hoping to get it for a February song. But we still have 2 weeks left for the end of February. So it could still happen. It might still happen. The other song, I don't know when the other song will be releasing, but I'm hoping in the next couple months maybe. I picked a fun song. A song that I don't know. Covers are like guilty pleasures for me. I do them because I really like a song. And then I really like seeing the finished MVs. And then I'm like uploading it for you guys, but also partly for myself. Well, 80% I start a cover because I want to do it. And I'm like, hee. I can't wait to see all the art. And I can't wait to see the MV that comes from this. And it's going to make me happy. And then everything else is like, oh yeah. And then I think it would be cool to give the grams. But I'm excited. It'll be fun when they eventually come out. So that's on my to-do list. I have quite a few things to do on my to-do list. Just got paid and managed to actually have some money left over after paying off my rent, bill, and groceries for the week. I caught a good deal on eggs. Here's the last of my paycheck. But you could have bought boba with that. What if you got boba? What if you purchased some boba with that leftover remaining money? And I don't know, when I record covers, I'm not very efficient because I'm not an audio music person whatsoever. And I'm still like not afraid, but inexperienced when it comes to recording covers. And I always try and talk to the person that is like doing my guides and my mixes and stuff because they're always way more knowledgeable than me. And then I'm always asking them questions and I'm like, so about this, do you think this is good? Do you think this is fine? How do you think I should do this? And I think it takes me way longer to record covers because I don't know how to work the program. Like, I'm sure there are shortcuts and hotkeys that make things really, really easy to record things if you know what they are. But I haven't really bothered learning how to use the program other than pressing the record button and exporting it and rendering the file. But when I have to record like a lot of multiples of lines and stuff, especially because there's like harmonies and ad-libs and then you want to take multiple takes of that line, my project workplace file gets really, really messy and I don't know how to organize them. And I don't know how to record efficiently. And it's there's like one thing on the program I'm using where if I overlap a recording a little bit, it saves on top of it. I use Reaper. So it creates like a second file, I don't know, second storage to show that there's like two recordings that you did of the same timepiece if it's on the same layer. And I have not been able to figure it out in a minute. Like, if I haven't been able to find out what it does and how to fix it in a single minute, I end up just deleting it and re-recording it on a different layer so that I have multiples. But then I'm like, but they probably made this in a way that it's really efficient that you can store multiple recordings in one layer of this line thing. But I don't want to learn. And that is why I feel like my recordings take 10 times longer than they should. But I should become efficient in them so that it doesn't take 10 times longer. I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn this program. That'll be future me's problem. I think once I get frustrated enough with trying to record my covers, and I've been, you know, for my very first cover, I'm always learning on how to record covers. So I'm improving on my workflow little by little, each cover, and then how I'm recording them too, that they're becoming more advanced. Because in the beginning, I'm like, oh, I'll just record things once. But it's then learning that it's good to record things multiple times for the mixer to make it sound more dynamic. And I'm like, okay, then I'm going to have to record this, like, an extra. Everything needs a second recording. But what if they want even more recordings on top of that? And now I have 2 billion layers on my program file. And now it's so messy. And I don't know how to navigate this. And I don't know how to name these. It will come in due time. Shoebox funds. Hopefully one day we Grams can afford a Foot Locker, and one day we may even get to eat a cosmic brownie or any food. What? You guys eat roasted marshmallows all the time. You should not ask for more. What's wrong with the roasted marshmallows I'm giving you? You don't like it? Should I stop giving you roasted marshmallows altogether? Burnt, roasted, toasty marshmallows? And then what? You'll have nothing to eat if I don't feed you these toasted, roasted marshmallows every day. 3 times a day. Yeah! See? 99% Grems love their daily 3 times a day burnt, roasted, toasted marshmallows. Don't be the Grem, the 1% Grem, to take it away for all of them. You would let your fellow Grems suffer? You would just let them die there? Laying on the ground? No marshmallows for the rest of their life? You would deprive them of that joy? That honor? Okay. Time to finally read. Did I really not read these? I feel crazy. I don't know why I felt like I read them already. Okay. Let me find my thumbnails. Saw Grim try to do a backflip and it broke its neck. Do we keep the corpse in here? It's just playing dead. It's sleeping. Grems can't break their necks. They're too squishy. Eat the 1%? Yes. The 1 out of 10 Grems that don't like the burnt marshmallows. The 1%. We have to eat them. Okay. Oops. This is not what I want. Here we go! This is big marshmallow propaganda. We outnumber the big Grem. We can have more than roasted toasted marshmallow like boba. I give you boba when I have boba though. I let you guys have 1 boba pearl whenever I get boba. Is that not enough? You guys no longer want the snack boba I get you? This far back? No. Thank you, Frigid and Kirby Superfan and me Pony You. Happy New Year, Chimurin. Happy New Year. Can you believe it? Can you guys believe that it's been a month and a half since the year started? I can't believe it. Time moves so fast. I feel like I had some ideas of what I wanted to do in the beginning of the year, a month and a half ago. And a lot of it is like, oh, I should be doing more things for myself. But I feel like I've been stuck in a time capsule bubble. I think it's also a very, very, just like, unfortunately, this is what happens when you stay inside all the time and you don't go outside, is that all days end up kind of feeling the same. That time moves in mysterious ways because you have no perception of the world moving outside of you, and it only exists in the one room that you're staying in. So this is why I think I need to touch more grass this year, so that my days are more varied, and that I think it's healthier. It's just like overall much healthier to have a more varied day, so you feel like a progression of time actually happening, and not that you're like 1 month into your room and you're like, damn, what happened? Every day felt the same. Because it was. All days were the same. You were in your room. That's me. Me in my room. So that's why I'm looking forward to my my little vacation later is that I'm really excited to go outside and do stuff with friends that I haven't seen in basically a year. Very sad because I used to see them really often. So I'm excited to see two of my bestest friends and hang out with them. And then they will take me out. We're gonna get our nails done, and I'm gonna get my hair done too, and it's gonna be awesome. And then we'll do so much self-care, and then we'll get so much boba. And it'll be wonderful. I'm really excited to get my nails done. It's been like a year since I got my nails done. Because I haven't been outside! When I used to go outside, I would get my nails done pretty frequently. Because, I don't know, the idea of having cute nails and going outside and taking food photos, you know? Where you're holding your boba drink with your cute nails. I love that. But I haven't been outside. And, I haven't had a reason to get my nails done. Today is my birthday. Promise to be a good gram for another year. Happy birthday in Thai. I don't know how. Googling. Happy birthday. I wish you the very best. Thank you, Frigid, for this super. Can't touch grass at this time of the year, only snow. Go touch snow. Go outside and touch snow. You will love touching the snow. Maybe. You will love the snow. Felt called out by that last statement. Which one? Not going outside? Days passing by? Monotony? Every single day? Day in, day out? Yeah. Hey, for the gremlin, stayed for the extra cute gremlin. Thank you. Dubs. I usually get my nails done, not like a certain specific color, but I like getting the fun nail art bits, you know? Where they put little toys on your nails. They're not toys, they put charms, like nail charms. And I like getting nail charms on my nails because it makes it feel bulky and cute. But it also becomes a huge problem because I get like Gel X extensions. That's not my actual nail that they're putting it on. They're putting it on an extension nail. And it makes my nail a little longer. And then when my nails grow out even more, it makes it really hard to type and do work and play games. It's really difficult to game. But my nails are cute. And then it also is like a little it takes a little bit to get used to having these nail charms on your nails too, because when you touch things and you like, I don't know, you're trying to fix your hair, then the nail charm gets stuck in your hair, and then you're reaching for something, and you have to be careful for your nail charm not to get caught on something that you're reaching for. Otherwise, you know, oh, the ultimate 1% chance of happening that you rip your nail off. Don't let that happen to you. It'll be very scary. It'll hurt. It's very terrifying. But just be careful. I don't know. I don't usually get really long extensions, but they are decently length, and then they just grow out to be very lengthy. And then you have to get them taken off. But I've been looking at like nail art inspiration, and I like the ones where they're small and gummy, where they're not that long, and they're more like, they're called clear gummy nail. I don't know. They look like gummy. Does it hurt to remove them? No. It does. Well, if you're doing it the right way, it doesn't hurt to remove the nails. And if you go in a salon, they give you a hand massage. The ladies are very nice, and they massage your hand, and they lotion you up. And while they're removing your... It's like going to a spa for your hands. It's really nice. What shape do I get my nails? Almond. Yeah. And if you go in for like a mani-pedi, it's also really nice. But I don't know. I like the idea of getting a pedicure, right? Because you're just sitting in the chair, and they're massaging your feet and your hands and stuff. But my feet get really ticklish. So when they are... Because they also rub your foot to remove dead skin. Because it's a full spa for your foot. But I get so ticklish. And I'm like, I am in pain. I'm trying not to make it harder for this worker here. But I am struggling. Charms are so cute, but they get stuck in your hair. Yeah! Especially if they don't, like, use the clear gel on it so that you can, a little bit underneath that it's hanging up. And then your hair gets stuck in between that little gap because they didn't seal it off all the way. You're like, damn, can't do anything around here. You feel really good. And you feel so cute. But then you're inconvenienced. And that's the price you pay for cute nails, is being inconvenienced at all points in time. But I think it's worth it. I think being inconvenienced is worth having cute nails. But I typically only do it if I go outside. Because, why do my nails if I'm the only one that's gonna be staring at them, right? Like, I'll paint my nails, but, like, getting the full Gel X done is if I am going to be outdoors and holding cups actively. Hairstyling is hard, but you don't care. Your nails were cute. Yay, cute nails! Is there any K-pop song you want to sing? G G G G baby baby baby. Now we know my emotion. Every machine starting to go. G G G G baby baby baby. G G G G baby baby baby. That's the song that I would cover if I could. Unfortunately, I think it's difficult to. I'll keep trying. I'll try again. Keep asking. See if they can make it happen. Make it work. Anyways, this is why it takes me so long to get through Super Chats, because I go off on tangents. My just chatting scream in the skies. Talk about whatever's on my mind. Oh my god! I just see this super chat from a month ago. Just read what it said. GG Gunrin. Ah! Wow! My goodness. I like a lot of K-pop girl groups. I'm a girl group stan more than a boy group stan. When I was really into K-pop, which was like 2018, I would say my K-pop phase was in 2018. I'm not in my K-pop phase anymore. But when I used to keep up with K-pop and like listen to actually all the new releases and would listen to everyone's B-sides and stuff, you know, like the entire album, I would keep up with girl groups only. And all my friends were into like GOT7 and BTS. But I wasn't. I was into the girl groups. So we were living parallel lives. But now, I don't keep up with girl groups that much other than the really, really popular songs. I like the popular songs that I hear that sometimes randomly pop up on my, my Spotify. And I think the group that I keep up with the most, I kind of had a phase for them, but now I kind of no longer. But I still like their stuff. Maybe I need to go back to my rabid fangirling moment. Because I like collecting photo cards. And it makes me happy to keep up with things and activities and like cheering people on. And I don't know. It's nice having photo cards. But I keep up with Plave a little bit. And I really like their stuff. And if you haven't seen Plave before, there's like one tweet that I saw about Plave where it's like Plave is doing really well because it's like collecting the perfect intersection of Fujoshis and K-pop stands. And weebs. The perfect trifecta of marketing is K-pop stands, Fujoshis, and weebs. And that's how they're doing pretty well. Also, I think if you're like, you know, your fandom is mostly kept up by years from now. If you have a popular anime series, your anime series kind of hinges on if it, I don't know. I feel like there's the classics back then, and then they've held up based off of the fact that they were like the classics. They're the what kind of started it all. But nowadays, you have really good anime, but then people tend to forget them after like 2 years, right? Like now that it's finished and it's no longer airing, do you really think about it? But if you have really delusional shippers that's into your anime, that is what's going to decide how long your anime survives afterwards. Do you have a drove of Fujoshis keeping your fandom alive? Will they be around in 10 years? Then, you know, your anime will survive in 10 years. Yeah. So that's why we need them. They're the lifeblood of fandoms. They're what's going to be keeping your anime alive for a couple more years. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Shaximophone, for the super. Showed you my overlay. Please respond. Shows you my overlay. Thank you, playable NPC, getting MPreg from Overlay Chan. Did you deliver yet? Did you give birth? Oh my god, I have to talk about this. Now that we're talking about fandoms and delusional Fujoshis and you know, hardcore shipping, right? So I'm sure everyone knows. Oh my god, oh my god. Now, okay, we're going into this the fandom tangent. So I'm sure everyone here knows that I love Teen Wolf. And I was a part of the Teen Wolf fandom for a really long time because my OTP was Steric from Teen Wolf for the longest time. I was like obsessed with them. Love Steric. But, I don't know, I have so many complaints about Teen Wolf and the direction that things were taken and the way that things panned out because, I don't know, it's just, this is... We'll talk about this in a Teen Wolf stream that's hidden behind grammar ships one day. Because I have complaints. Anyways, other than my complaints, right? Obviously, Steric does not get together in Teen Wolf, but I feel like the producers of the show were actively keeping Steric away from each other because they, you know, you're like, oh, you're delusional. But they were very obviously using Steric as marketing. And they would do things that were like, oh, we know how popular they are, so we're going to continue to use the fan base, even though we know that it's lying to everyone. And we're going to say that they're going to interact in this episode, but they're really not going to interact because we need the ratings. And that's literally what they did. Because I was there. I witnessed it all as it was happening. Oh, thank you for the memberships! Thank you, teammate! Appreciate it! I was there! I watched it. I watched it happen before my very eyes, and I was coping so hard. Like, from the start of season 3, they realized the potential how Steric was doing really, really well in fandom spaces. And obviously, fandom spaces, you get like the diehard fans that will go to all of your conventions and support you very monetarily. And they're the ones that are like, okay, we're all gonna vote for this thing because we are diehard fans of your show. So, Teen Wolf did this thing where, I think maybe around season 3, they were in a magazine, like a TV magazine, and they had the actors for Steric record a video of themselves all over each other. And when I mean all over each other, I mean it. Literally, look it up. Look up Steric on a boat. They're all over each other, draped over each other, sitting down in a boat. And they're like, we're on a ship. Because, you know, they're on a ship. Because they're shipped together. And then they're like, if you vote for us in this magazine, maybe we'll release part 2 of this video. And everyone, obviously, they're like, oh my god, they're on a boat and we need to see part 2 of this video. And they won. They voted and they won the television award show in that magazine. And then they released part 2 of the video. So I think that's a good example of what Teen Wolf was doing at the time, and they really played into it for marketing and stuff. But then in the show, they made a lot of strange decisions. It was very interesting, the dichotomy of it all. Was part 2 worth it? I mean, it was just like an extra minute of them on that boat. Yeah. And for the longest time, you know, everyone's just like wondering, how did this happen? Why did they severely cut back on their interactions? Like, because we know that the actors have said that they've pitched things to the producer, but then it obviously clearly never went through. So like, what's going on here? So a lot of speculation was going on. And then very recently, so recently, I see on my Twitter, on my TL, people are freaking out about Dylan O'Brien recently, who plays Styles. And I'm like, oh, why is Dylan O'Brien back on the TL? And he filmed! He had to film something so recently! Dylan O'Brien filmed a pretty explicit homosexual smeck scene! And I was like, oh my, why didn't this happen during Teen Wolf? Why did this happen for Teen Wolf? I was for reals clenching my fist, so I'm like, okay, so if he wasn't the one stopping it. He looks like he would have been down for them being canon. Why didn't it happen on Teen Wolf? So that was me having. I was like, damn. Why is this happening now after the fandom is dead? Yeah, producers hate them. They hate the power that they were giving all the delusional shippers out there. And they're like, we gotta nip this in the bud. Shaking my head. You know, it's like you have your favorite OTP and you just want them to get together and be happy and have a happily ever after. And then it just never happens. But, you know, you're like, okay with it. But you think back on it, you're like, wow, wouldn't it have been beautiful? And it would have been beautiful. And the show is over. And no one really thinks about it anymore except me, who is still obsessed with Teen Wolf in the year of 2025. What to say, 2015. But wouldn't it have been cool if they just went through with it? They should have. What if they went through with it? And what if they did it? What if they did that? And the reunion movie sucked. And wow, I just don't know what they were doing. Why did they do that to Derek in the reunion movie? It's so stupid, so dumb. Who was cooking in the writer's room? Who let them write? Take their pen away. They shouldn't be writing anymore. Why did you ruin Derek's life? I just can't believe it. Just cannot believe it. Ruin my favorite character, why don't you? I don't know. They can't keep doing this to Derek. And they won't. They finally did what they wanted to do from the very beginning. And now he can finally rest in peace. He is finally in the place where he wants to be. No longer tortured by Teen Wolf's script. So thank goodness for that, I suppose. Oh, anyways, thank you Tanukaze for the super. Thank you Franco for the super. Thank you Kasu Lono for the super. No, it's a Kagami Mochi on my head. How do you know that, though? Thank you, Matt D. And Ben for the super. Jello mold with the grams inside. Tangent over, back to the super chat speedrun. Yes. Remember when I said I have to be done in 3 hours and 30 minutes? Well, we're nearing in on hour 1. And I haven't been through a single stream. I haven't gotten through a single stream of Super Hits yet. Yeah. I wonder how that happened. Yeah, not even one stream is done. We are not on track. Thank you, Mortal Tombird. Gee, giraffe is real. Here. Put my hat out. Yes. Thank you, Mortal Tombird. Thank you, Sanders for the super. Thank you, Crimson Red the Heat for the super. Thank you, Forsack for the super. Good. Thank you, Infinity for the super. I'm already Grand Preg. Did you deliver? Did you? Thank you, Bishop and Chachi for the super. No, you haven't delivered yet? I guess it's only 1 month into your Grem pregnancy since you sent in super. I hope that the Grems are assisting you in your Grem pregnancy era, and they are keeping your feet warm. Whoever is writing for Gigi Mooney and is doing a spectacular job, they should keep cooking? Yeah. Whoever keeps writing for her, keep them in the writer's room. Who put an SC reading in the middle of my GG yapping stream? All my streams become yap streams. It's just the way of the world. It's gonna... I don't know. I feel like I yap too much. And then when I have gaming streams, I just don't know what people are here for. Are you here for the yapping or are you here for the gaming? Can't do both. we can't do both. Why can't we do both? You know, it's like the best gaming moments are when you are zoned out, locked into the game, zoning out, and things are just happening by feel and vibes. And then when you're yapping, You got too many things on the mind. Thank you, Matt, for the super. Much appreciated. Did the Miku stream pretty well? Rhythm games? Miku rhythm game in particular is just... It's like... It's no longer about thinking. I can play Miku rhythm game brain dead. Obviously, I do better if it wasn't attached to my computer and there's like an audio desync and I was just staring at my screen. But I'm at the point where I can play Miku game brain dead. Thank you, Kon Kitsune, for the super. Thank you, Nate Mitchell, for the super. Thank you, RT Ronin, for the super. Congrats on your sweet New Year's outfit. Thank you. I will try Miku boxing when I get... I don't want to play it now. I want to be able to stand next to Miku when I get home 3D. Wouldn't that be cool? To play Miku fitness boxing when I have my little paws on home 3D. So I'm saving it. It's being saved. Thank you, Pack! Gigi, cute. Happy New Year! Thank you, Orbital Dawn, for the super. Thank you, Arnulfo, for the super. Thank you, GD, for the super. Happy New Year's, everyone. 1 month later, Happy New Year's. Thank you, and for the super, Happy New Year. Do paws have thumbs? Mine does. Opposable thumbs, even. Thank you, Kieran, for the super. Thank you, Rembray, for the super. It was just a moment, but the hat scratches my Toho brain rot so well. Can't forget it ever. Big hat! Oh, thank you, Hammer! Gigi, I love you as an entertainer. Your gremlin energy fills me with glee. Glee Club? Glee, the TV show? Thank you, Lawrence. One Rents. For the super. That's cute. I'm Dai. Thank you forever. Of course, I'm talking about Popo. I know! Isn't he so cute in this outfit? Look at him. I know, it's a big-ass hat. Thank you, Tree Ghost, for the super, and Cam Cam for the super, and Potato EXE for the super. Hat has to stay on during collabs, even if everyone else gets mad. Otherwise, how can I tell it's Gigi? Good thing that I've been pretty good at keeping them on during collabs. My big-ass collab hat. And that makes me the same height as a lot of people that I collab with. And taller than the people that I'm taller than. Thank you, William, for the super! And Turtle Cubes for the super! Yay! We've done it! I did it. Okay, next. Are there rules about using New Year's outfit outside New Year's time? There's not really a rule. I think people just go by vibes. Well, no one tells us anything, you know, management side. They're just, I feel like they're like, do whatever you think is best. Because they trust us with a lot of stuff, you know? They know that we are very aware of ourselves and our streaming capabilities. So we just... Yeah, outfits are made to wear whenever you feel like it. Thank you everyone for watching my first sponsorship stream. I'm very honored to have had the opportunity to play this game. I was so surprised when I got... You know, I have like a a sponsorship channel in my personal Discord server that Manny-chan is in, and Manny-chan just drops information in there if anything crops up. So when I saw that, I was like, whoa! A sponsored stream? Really? For me? Thank you! So thanks everyone for watching and supporting. I had a fun time. I like shooty game. The shooty game make brain smooth feel good. Wow, they really use Discord for everything. Yeah, you can do so much with Discord now. My one biggest complaint is the freaking threads. So difficult to find things in threads. I have to go like spelunking into channels, into threads. I'm gonna say light mode? No, I use light mode. I like light mode. I think one thing that I have trouble with is that we have some servers that are like JP-based servers, so everyone's in them. But most of the channel names are in Japanese. But they have like little icons next to them, so I can generally tell what they are. They have some words in them, and then they have icons to differentiate them. But when I'm just scrolling through, and then they make a thread in a Japanese named channel, I get lost. I get lost very easily. And I'm like, where am I? Where are we? Where'd this information go? Thank you, Sonic Jerry, for the super Jimunin. Happy late New Year. Yippee! Sponsor stream. Also, I seriously love your new outfit. You are so cute in it. Really? What's my reason for using Discord light mode? Make me happy. Bright. Like my future. Thank you, Forsac, for the super. Jimunin. Kimono is cute, and I really love how the new hairstyle makes her cheeks look even more squishable. Really? Is that what makes my cheeks look like? I think that's one thing that I really... When I first saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, wow, I'm so happy that Mama made me look this way. Cause, I don't know, I feel like I have such a baby face. It's like a cute baby face. And then when you see me, just look at my face, you're like, that's a baby face. My little baby face, and then I feel like the aura I give off is more tomboyish. And then the art that I see where people take my baby face and then they make me so handsome, and I'm like, wow. We can become handsome. I can both be baby and handsome. Handsome baby. Yes, I am. I'm handsome baby. Thanks for the collab stream yesterday. It was really fun seeing you hang out with Crony. I had a great time hanging out with Crony. I'm gonna work hard so that our base area is nice to visit. I need to create more terrifying traps for her, though. The mine wasn't intended. The way the mine was carved out was not intended to piss her off. Or make her want to unlife, you know? But now that I've seen the effects of it, I need to recreate it. But the intent, like, the initial intent wasn't to do that. It was totally unintentional. I didn't know it would do something deep inside of her. And now that I've seen it, I want to do more of it. But nothing too malicious. Just like things that vaguely don't make sense. Maybe more uneven pathway building. And then I could do some more mining and make more tunnels that are a little... no stairs. More torches, random. S-shaped mines. A lot of zigzags. Yeah. We're gonna have to build more terrifying bridges. And the best time to do it is now, while we're still developing. Because, you know, once we actually develop into an actual town, I suppose, then we lose all those chances of being whimsical. Because we've already got, like, all our things down. And I can't excuse it on being, oh, we don't have the material to do this. Because at that point, we probably will be self-sufficient enough that I don't have to build like a monkey. Gigi has huge Ikemen aura. Do I? Really? Really like how giant your mouth can get too. Ah! Ow! Ah! Ah! Thank you, Alexander, for the super. Oh my god, when do you say this? Chichi, question. Can I use your screams for mission to the haunted house as an alarm sound? Because if I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, then the whole street has to wake up too. It wasn't that bad. Come on. It was not that... I was not screaming that bad. Right? Right, guys? When you see it, though, it's like... I forget how long the video is. Probably around 5 minutes. 5 minutes condensed from an hour of being in that haunted house. So you guys should imagine what it was like for me the entire hour I was in there. And also... they probably... I don't know. So there were other people walking through the haunted house at the same time, but they like stagger us so that we won't overlap. And usually if someone, you like see someone gaining on you, you do what cars do and you pull off to the side so that they can pass you. Well, you don't do that while driving, but the concept is there. So, but you're all together in the beginning with other customers, I suppose. And they show you a video. And the video is like exposition of what happens in that haunted house. And I heard people screaming. Like, because while we were in line to go to sit down in that little room to watch the video, they have our own, like, personal little booth. You're with your party watching a television screen, and you're sitting on a chair together. And, before you enter that room, you're in line waiting to enter those little private booths. So in line, I heard people scream. So I knew that there would be a scare inside that booth. So the moment I got into the booth, and I was with Justice, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna scare us. I'm gonna start screaming. So I was just screaming throughout the video. Nothing has happened, and I would just start yelling. people, because it's not soundproof at all. You're separated by like cloth. And there are people in other booths next to you watching the same exact thing as you at the same time. And they can definitely hear me scream. And I wonder what they were thinking when I was screaming at nothing. But I will say, when the scare happened, I wasn't that scared because I knew it was coming and I was already screaming. Yeah. This is why you should pre-scream, so you don't get that scared. Cause it did happen. I knew. Yeah, checkmate. Pointing finger to my temple. I knew that. Knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I forgot exactly what the jump scare was, but they do a thing because you're sitting on a chair and they have the chair connected to, I don't know, whatever, that the chair shakes at the same time. I wasn't scared. I was prepared for that. Thank you, VG Pony, for the super. Is this Chex Quest? They should give us games in cereal boxes again. But I guess no. Yeah, they should. They should give us USBs with games downloaded on them and include them in cereal boxes. I was gonna say they should give us CDs for cereal boxes for us to play games, but I don't have a CD player. Does anyone have a CD player on their computer? Did you build one in? When I was building my PC, I was like, I don't need that. But how common are they? Do you intentionally build it into your PC? On laptop? On retro PCs, I think. Oh, you meant when you build retro PCs. You put a CD drive in it. I was like, what do you mean retro PC? Those old ass computers, those retro computers only carry CD drives. How else will you play Roller Coaster Tycoon? On Steam. Thank you, Skellum, for the super. I don't know where this super came from. What initiated? What prompted this? How do they intend to compete with Nekopara if there's are neither Nekos nor romance? Or are you getting to that? What were we on topic? What prompted this? Anything can become Nekopara if you really wish it to be. Oh, necromancy pun. Necropara. I don't know. It sounds wrong. I don't know. Now it sounds illegal. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it. Thank you, Idle Business Regulation Agency. Necromancy has been a banned result of many unethical acts committed in the past. Name one. Thank you, Euthicus, for the super. Hi, Gigi, it's my B-Day. Happy belated birthday by 1 month. Thank you, Cultural Rebel, for the super. Thank you, Tim Peraxade, for the super. Thank you, What Total Dial, for the super. Thank you, Nathan, for the super. I'm in love with you. Do you mean it? If you really were, you'd be in chat right now. I'll wait. I guess you're not. Yeah, what? Guess he doesn't. Okay. Thank you! Zahale for the super! I heard if you get all the secrets in this game, you get the Doomed Yuri cutscene about all the people you killed. Really? Doomed Yuri? Wait, he's here? You don't mean it. You'd have to have the same exact name and the same exact icon to be here. I just don't see it. I gave you the opportunity. I'm looking. It's not them. Changing profile pick and name. You can't! You can't change! You can't! You're ruining his chance! What if he's just late to school or something? I don't know. Thank you, Zasti, for the super. And thank you, David, for the super. I have a question, Gigi. Is it weird to learn dances to form aura at my best friend's wedding? I'm part of it as a bridesman. No, it's not weird. You should learn dances to farm aura. When will you have the better chance to do something like this? There's not very many opportunities that you're going to a friend's wedding, right? Especially nowadays. When you hear a friend is getting married, I feel like you're like, okay, am I invited? When's the wedding? Logistically, can I go to it? And I've read enough fanfics of meet cutes at wedding that this could be your chance. So this is your perfect opportunity to farm aura, and you might just have a meet cute at a wedding. You could be dancing with someone that that's like a friend of a friend of a friend, and you've never seen them before. And wow, you could have a rom-com of your dreams. What's a meet cute? It's like I guess a genre, a tag of things. Most rom-coms are meet cutes, where they meet cutely. Yes, meet cute. A cute meet. Don't worry. Am I back? Am I returned? We're back? OBS shat itself. Don't worry. I am here! We are so back! We're so back! Yeah. Okay. Refresh if I'm not... Tell everyone if people are saying I'm not here. Just tell them to refresh. Did OBS clean up at least? As well as it can. Cleaned up better than the Grem P-pad corner. Thank you, Infinity, for the super. Team Moonin and Chaoda. I'll take 5 Grem burgers and 5 more Grem burgers. Have fun today in the food truck. The game was couch co-op, so it was a little scuffed, but I had a good time. We were just talking about food a lot of the time and hanging out. I have another collab with Rara coming up soon. We're gonna be playing more Poppy Playtime, but I'm excited to play with her. Thank you, Frigid, for the super. Thank you, Amelia Sim, for the super. Happy belated birthday. The new chapter? No, I think we're gonna be playing chapter 3. We haven't finished chapter 3. We did chapters 1 and 2. So we need to play 3, and then we can play 4. Thank you, Calix, for the super. Thank you, Ethan. Am I for the super? Thank you, Idle Business Regulation Agency, for the super, I suppose. Even though all you do is come here and say that our business sucks. Well, maybe it's your agency that sucks. Excuse me, Gigi. Could you please tell us how I feel the first time you had your own merch in your hands? Wow. I've not had my own merch in my hand yet. I think they're hoarding it for when we go to the Far East to hand it to us. And then I will be able to hold it in my hands. And I will know and I will tell you. But I did get one thing. They sent something to us. So, you know, when we debuted, there was that website. And they were collecting a bunch of fan art in the tag. And then we showed it on our, like, one of our collaboration streams. What was the first one? Yes. I don't know if you remember. There was that website. It was a fan art website that staff had created, and they were collecting. And they're like, "Please use this hashtag." And we showed it on stream and stuff, and we talked about it. Well, staff actually collected all of those fan arts that was on the website, and they put it in a book, and they mailed it to us. And I thought it was really cute and really sweet. And it's like a nice little cute booklet with all the fan art from our debuts. And I'm like, wow, this is so real. And I get to commemorate it by having this book. It's a memory. My phone is not charging. Why is it not charging? Hold on. Stare at my... Why aren't you charging? This evil creature of a... Is the wire? Let me see how this works. Okay. Using a different wire. Hopefully it charges. Kinda wait until I get the rest. I'm excited too. And, you know, we have to come up with, like, merch ideas way in advance, because there's a lot of development time, right? As merch goes, they don't just happen overnight. So I've been thinking really hard of what merch I want to do this year. And I've just been rolling the ideas in my head, and I'm like, And I'm really excited! I'm excited to see if they can work with my ideas, and if we can get them released. Cannot wait. I can't. Wearable pregnancy bellies? I don't know. I think they... Is that like... Do they have to... Is that like... I don't know, regulation approved? Do they have to go through some different channels in order to make something like that? Belly mouse pads? It would be so funny where it's like... Okay, here's my vision. Pull this out real quick. Not the super. Thank you for the memberships. Much appreciated. Okay. Here is my MS Paint. I just unplugged my tablet though, because I'm using the wire from my tablet to charge my phone. Okay. So this is with my mouse. Sorry if you don't see it. Okay. So you know how Booba mouse pads are usually shaped like this, right? With this being the boob. So what if we have... Here's... one... GG Moodin. And then here's the gram. And here's another gram. Here's the Gram's hand. And then... this is what I would... Here's the Gram's markings. And you guys can hold hands. And then here... which thumb? And here's Gigi Moodin. Thumbs up, everyone! And then, yes. Here is my pitch. I wish I could... Well, we can have your little feet down here. Or we can have your, like, tails to be curled right here. And then your little feet are right here. So it's like this. And then your feet's like this. And you're still rubbing the belly. So it look like this. And this is my merch idea. Sending it in right now. Just kidding. But imagine if I did. And then I said it's a prank. And then we'll be like, oh. My mouse pad idea. Thank you for watching. Unless... Thank you, unbiased fanboy. Wake up, eats oatmeal, realizes I'm a pig in a pen. Passes out, wakes up, realizes I'm a pig in a pen. Eats oatmeal. Did you pass out again? Have you passed out? If you want to pronounce croque monsieur, just say croque monsieur. Okay, did I say it right? Thank you, Layton, for the super. Unfortunately, I have to leave, so Gigi Chow. Gigi Chow, Chow Oda. Love you both equal. Thank you. Chow Oda. Thank you, Sean, for the super. CST is my favorite rhythm game series. Yeah! I really like when you get super into Cook Serve Delicious, and then you find out all the... what buttons correspond to what ingredient, and they do make sense. They do it in a way that it makes some sort of sense. They don't just randomly place them on random buttons. Thank you, Zesty! Yelp reviews are tanking. I'm gonna Gonna need... Can a gram... Slips a gram of burnt marshmallow. Can you leave a good review? Do you think you'd be able to leave a good review for me? Thank you, Skellum, and Vigipony, and Light, and Nongle, and Yanwei. Thank you for the supas. If you have allergies, you need to stop closing your esophagus and start opening your mind to new possibilities. That's true. If you are going into shock, open your mind. Open your heart and your mind. Lots of love from France. I was a GG cosplayer at Japan Expo. Hope to see you again soon. Oh my god! Hello! Thank you for cosplaying me! I think Japan Expo was the first convention we went to. If I am remembering correctly. So... Yeah. Thinking back at it, we were very, very new. And then we went to that expo pretty close to debut time. So seeing that people were cosplaying me already, I was so touched. I was like, oh my god. Oh, already? You guys prepared cosplays to cosplay as me? Next one. Finish this. Let me look through this. I feel like most of the Fallout ones I could safely just skim through. I read most of the Fallout ones. I'll at least put these here. Right here. Look, this icon is me wearing a hat. And I am wearing my hat right now, too. Okay. Cool to see you at NYC, too. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here in the Big Apple. Rats! We the rats! So, the We Are the Rats song, I used to sing it, like, without fail. I made my own lyrics for it. But ever since, you know, infiltrating Hololive, I've not sang it in the lyrics that I say in my head, that I've always said. But I think I can be comfortable enough to share with you what I think in my head every time I sing the Rats song. Because it's just... I don't even know the original lyrics, actually. And it's only one word that I've changed. And when I say that I've been singing like this, I've literally, like, for the past 5 years... I've just been thinking... That's what I've been saying for the longest time. You know, and it's like, rats! We the rats! We stalk at night! We... Yeah, they get freaky at night, and they're the rats. And that's always in my head whenever I hear someone start singing the rat song. But I never finish it. But I finish it in my head. And that's how I sing it in my head. I'm like, we're the rats. They stalking at night. They make love at night. Say the rats. But I try not to let my thoughts get the better of me and to say it whenever it pops up. But it used to be like, you know, when you're at the doctor's and they hit your knee to make sure that you still have reflexes. It's like my reflex whenever I hear rats, rats. And then I always think it, but I never say it. But without fail, I do think that. I like that when you hear pizza pasta. Pizza pasta, put it in a box, deliver it. Cheesy on my, and sauce on my, on my balls. Thank you, Ganavanasuva! Okay, I'm looking at these. I'm reading these, making sure. Gonna add real cutouts to my wall every time you add an acrylic stand on stream? How is that going, Steel? Or did you lie to me? Do people just super chat me to lie to me? Like that person that said that they loved me? They weren't even here? I was giving them the opportunity. I set them up and everything. You weren't even here. Did they lie? Where are you? Tell me you're here right now. Did you do it? Why would you do that? You would go on the internet to lie? To lie to me? Thank you, Dr. Professor. For the super, Firemind for the super. Thank you, Vagabond for the super. Benjamin for the super. Panopticon for the super. I feel like, I don't know, I read the Fallout supers as they come in. That's always been the way. So I will just say thank you again. Thank you, Call Me Bruh, and Dagan Plays, and your boy Stefan for the super, and Lowick, and Derek for the super, and Ethan for the super, and Abraham for the super, and Mobius! It's Dr. Mobius! Who came back in my other stream. We need to finish Fallout. I have 3 DLCs left. So what is that? Another 30 hours on top on top of the ending? So maybe we'll just add like, let's just say we have 40 hours of Fallout left. Maybe. Just maybe. All of my Fallouts. We are almost there! I can see the light at the end of the tunnel! I enjoy the game though. It's just very long running. Oh, the RPG curse of me having to pick up literally everything. So many crashes? I miss it though. I miss the crashing. When we were playing the DLC, it was running shockingly well. It was running too good. I don't know. I wasn't used to it. It felt wrong. It felt so wrong that it ran that way. Fun fact, you don't have to loot everything? Sounds wrong too. I don't know. I have to pick everything up. If I don't pick everything up, who am I? What's the point? Why am I? If you want 100% Fallout, you have to pick up everything. If you don't pick it all up, there'll be trash all over the wastelands. Thank you, Sam Grass and Nihil and Nishizumi and Zaya for the supas. And Arch Dragon and Risty Dyson. Eating Mike Tyson's ass for the super. Thank you, Shaq. Someone phone for the super. Full government name? Yes, the full government name. And then you Reagan for the super. And Saul for the super. And Staker for the super. And Zesty for the super. And Kakashi Jr. for the super. And Nama Kimono for the super. And Aaron and Taco Curse and a cow that likes cookies for the super. And Kuya Gray for the super. And Blah Blah for the super. And Turtle Cubes for the super. Next stream. I can't tell if this Marvel Rivals stream was a solo stream or not. I don't know. I don't put people... Usually, if it's like League of Legends or Marvel Rivals and I'm doing collab, I usually don't put everyone on my thumbnail because... I'm lazy. It's so hard finding a photo of myself that I can't find a photo of everyone. I do it if it's not a League of Legends or Marvel Rivals stream, though. I don't know. There's something about League of Legends and Marvel Rivals that I'm like, they don't need to be on the thumbnail. Did I read these? Jimuni and Sonic Jerry and Forsack and Gundam. You don't get on other people's art tags and use it. I do that if I'm doing like a one-on-one collab, or if there's, you know, I would say the correct number to do that if I would do it if it wasn't a League of Legends stream or a Marvel Rivals stream. I think it's just any stream that's not those games, I would go through the efforts of finding people for a thumbnail. I don't know. Do they have to be on a League of Legends thumbnail? That is the philosophical question. Do the League of Legends thumbnails need to have everyone on them? Or it's just seeing it enough? Hallie has to be... She didn't give me her perms yet. I'm waiting for my perms. Oh my god, when she gives me the perms, and then, I'm gonna ask for blanket perms, and then I'm gonna put her on a thumbnail one day. Just a PNG. But I'll make it clear in the title and the description, where it's like, and Mori Calliope's PNG. Just her PNG. And I wonder how many people will join and still say, she's here? I saw her in your thumbnail. Is she here? And I'm like, no, just me and my Mori Calliope PNG. Okay. Jimunin Infinity! Jimunin Juna Chen! Can't tell if this is a fisting game. It was a fisting game. And it was an fisting game. I did apply for the Cali perms. I think she's really busy right now, though. Because, you know, she has a very, very important, awesome concert at the end of this month. So, I will ask her when I speaks to her. Again, I will be like, can I have permissions, please? But it's gonna be so... I'm excited for her! It must be so exciting! Yippee! And she's been doing a lot for it, and I read through her Reddit AMA too. I don't know, I'm really excited to see all the things that she's working really hard on. Okay. Thank you, Zen-san, for the super, and Lulcats for the super, Tanukaze for the super, and Steel, and Watoto Dial for the super. Hey, I remember some of these. I did read them. All the little comments in the Reddit. Every day, she can't go a single moment without seeing the word League of Legends, and I think that is punishment enough. She may not want to play it, but she will have to be reminded of it every day. Thank you, Jag for the super and Monster Envy for the super. Thought you would have waited a day to get the new patch stuff, like Reed and Sue and all the players being reset. Yep, not me. I remember now, I played this and I was trying to get to level 10 so I could play ranked. I don't know if that happened. And it was a day before, my memories are coming back to me. This was the last day of Season 0 is when I streamed. And then, because I didn't know that the seasons were so short, I was trying to get gold on my other account. And then, I was on the way to gold. But on my last game, I think it was one game away from getting gold. And then, the last game I played was 30 minutes before the season ended. And I was stuck in the longest, evilest game. That was all very clearly like, oh my god, this is a go next game. But there was no going next. There was no going next because it was over. And I didn't get gold because of that one game. I just wanted the rewards. And now I don't care enough to play ranked right now. I don't know. I like the game, you know? I have fun when I play it, but I don't know if I'm gonna... I think I'm past the phase where I'm like, I need to be climbing a game. I need to be spending hours and hours climbing a game. I've kind of fell out of that mindset. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I used to grind really hard. You know, when I said that people can eventually reach high ranks, well, I would like to add an addendum to that statement, is that I feel everyone has the potential to reach a high rank, but you have to be treating it like your full-time job. You have to completely feel unemployed to reach those ranks. You have to fully commit and adopt the unemployed grind set to reach a high rank that you want. Yeah. And I don't know. I think I'd rather commit my time to doing other things, like all the other homework that I have to do, and touching grass. It's like 10 hours a day of playing a game so that you can get better at it, and then just day in, day out, the ranked grind. But now I'm like, but I could do a lot of things with those hours. Is touching grass really more fun? Yes! It is! I think it's healthy! I think touching grass is really good for, emotional stability, mental. It's really good for your mental. I think staying inside all day is kind of bad. Which I do. It is healthy. And that is something that I've been working on for myself, is to put myself in a much more healthier mind space. So I guess that's why I'm like, oh, why play a game for 10 hours when I can be doing some productive? Like, even if I'm not touching grass, I'm doing some kind of other thing. Or not putting myself in that position. Yes. When you open the door to outside, you actually feel good. It sucks. It's so terrible. I always think that. It's like, oh my god, everyone who says that going outside and taking a walk while the sun is out is good for you, that's terrible. But they're right. You might hate the entire process of opening that door and walking while the sun is out. But after you do it, you're like, huh, feel a little better. I hate that they're right. But they're right that seeing the sun is so good. It's good for you. I hate when other people are correct. Yeah, and I feel like I could grind and hit a rank, but that's like a couple hours of playing consistently, you know? All about consistency. So that's 3 hours at least every single day, 7 days a week. That's a lot of hours. That's many, many hours to devote into something when I could be practicing something or just sitting here and zoning out. And then when you really want to climb, you're playing like 10 hours a day. I do it for... I would do it for an MMO. I don't... I would grind an MMO, but MMOs are a different mindset. I think it's like competitive. Competitively doing something. Because you go through so many games, and you put yourself into so many situations that you could potentially become angry. You know? Because you're not always playing with the same people, and you always have different lobbies. And then through the amount of lobbies you go through, there's one lobby that's gonna piss you off so bad. And then sometimes you just go into a streak where all these lobbies are pissing you off, and you're like, wow, I don't feel... Was that detrimental to me? Did I really like doing that? But I get it. When you go through so many bad lobbies and then you have one good day where those 10 hours are fantastic and you're winning, you're on a complete win streak and you're carrying and you're feeling so good. And then after that, you're like, oh my god, this is the reason why I play this game and I'm going to continue chasing that feeling. And then you go through the same cycle of, oh no, now I'm losing and I hate everything and I hate this game. And then you win again and you're like, oh, that's beautiful. I love this game. Always chasing that feeling. Always, always. I did play a lot of Overwatch competitive when it first came out. And I think, like for the first 10 seasons of the game, I would get Diamond and then I would stop. But I never tried climbing higher because reaching Diamond in itself, then people want you to start communicating with the team more. And at that time when Overwatch came out, I refused to use team chat. I would not speak in team chat. I have, you know, I cannot be yelled at by someone. It's one thing where they're yelling at you just to yell at you and you're not talking to them. But then you talk to them, and then they start yelling at you. I'm like, I am not putting myself to be in that situation ever. I will never willingly put myself in that situation to be yelled at by someone who decides to yell at me just because I decided to speak. And I'm sure you understand why, because it might not happen all the time. But the fact that it does happen at all, I'm in the camp of I would just avoid it completely. Even if it's like 1 in 100 games, I would never want that 1 in 100th game. I never want to experience it, so I never. So that's why I never really tried climbing past Diamond in Overwatch. But I was playing it quite frequently when it came out. And now I've fallen out of grinding games. Too much work. Too difficult. Thank you, 1 spoon and ice swallow rum for that super. I paused for a second because when I was playing Marvel Rivals a couple of before this stream, I actually played with someone whose name was Ice Swallow. And then the other word, you know? Not rum, but the other one. But the thing was, their Marvel Rivals name was I Swallow, I suppose, rum. And then they had a bunch of numbers next to it. And I was just like, you couldn't... How many others were there? You couldn't just get it normally? How many of them are there that you had to have numbers? Crazy. It's a popular name. Lots of people want that name. Thank you, Fallen and Esty and Tapioca Breath. And Curie for the Supla. Happy belated birthday. I like how all your league skills are transferable to this. Not reading abilities, running off alone, sprouting mushrooms. Thank you, Skellum. Never read. Reading is for chumps. Thank you, Wet Wombat. And Bard of Steel for the Supla. And Cody for the Supla. And thank you, Sigma for the Supla. And V-Faction. And Taco Curse. And Ethan. And Patrick Star. Wait, this isn't League? It's a League offshoot. It's about the same thing as League of Legends. Thank you, Xania and Ratto and Total Tuxedo for the Suplas. What is next? I'm your favorite anime protagonist? What? Really? Really? How many... Did I read all the me-sides as they were happening? I don't know if I was reading all the me-side suplas at the same time. Let's find out! Let's see if I recognize these. Had to... Oh yeah! After those many hours of playing. Because I played for much longer than I expected to be playing it. And then I said, it's time for me to go to bed. Time for me to go. Thank you, Mouse, for this super and Fantasia for this super. What if we instead played Freakside and nothing changed? Freakside would still fit for me side. Thank you, Infinity. I have seen this game around, and I'm happy you're finally playing it. I've also been avoiding spoilers. You are taken. Seems like someone hacked into your computer. Timoonin Forsac in Gundam. And Hyena. Hot yandere girlfriends in my area. Yes, if you play me side, you can have a hot yandere girlfriend in your area. When are they adding the peaceful mode? Did they announce when that was coming out? That's your art. It's beautiful! Thank you for gracing me with your beautiful art. Not soon enough? No news yet. Hey, they better hop on it. If they're not careful, people are gonna forget about Mita. Nah, I think when Peaceful Mode comes out, people will upskirt her. They'll go back on to upskirt her. Thank you, Arcana, for the super. And Juna for the super. And Liam for the super. Thank you! And then you be Vacuum for the super. And that one guy. Ah, that darned one guy. And just a guy you would never put a queen down. Never, ever, ever put a queen down. Thank you, Sai. Jump scare. Scared emoji. By beautiful woman. Heart. Smiling face with hearts emoji. You cannot be jump scared by a beautiful woman. How could this beautiful woman jump scare me? I want it to happen. I hope. Oh no! It would be so terrible if a beautiful woman jumped out of my screen right now and crawled on top of me. That... No one says that. No one is scared by that. Who says those words and they're like, I'm so scared of a beautiful woman appearing out of my computer screen and getting on top of me and crawling on... What? That's not real! People wish that happens to them. Yeah, like, oh my god, I'm so scared of hot, sexy woman with huge boobs! If I saw one right now, I would scream! I sure hope that there's no beautiful, hot, sexy woman behind this corner with huge breasts waiting to scare me. That would be the worst prank ever. If someone... Oh my god, if someone April Fools pranked me and they really wanted to hurt my feelings, they would put a huge, breasted, beautiful, sexy lady right behind the corner to jump scare me, and it would ruin my day. If anyone wants to scare me for when they want to prank, yeah, it would make me cry. I would cry and I would have a breakdown if someone were to prank me on April 1st, April Fool's Day, with a beautiful woman. I would be so scared. If someone wants to scare me on Halloween, you know, you should, you know what to do. Top 2 scariest things in the world. Instead of horror games, scary ghost games? No, not scary at all. The ultimate scariest thing on Halloween that I could see is a beautiful woman. So I sure hope no one scares me on Halloween. It would be so scary. Thank you, Franco and Saint Gat for the super, and Evil Dr. Catfish for the super. There's your jump scare. Now have fun. Ah! Ah! Oh, maybe I should. Here. If I saw a beautiful woman on Halloween, I would be so scared. The scariest thing ever is a beautiful woman with huge boobs. And I hope that I don't see a beautiful woman with huge boobs on Halloween. It's so scary. I would be so scared. The scariest... I sure hope no one does that to me. Just to scare me on Halloween. Cause I hate being scared. I can't even imagine it. slow learner, by the way. Yeah, and now and now we wait. And then this is what we call we wait for someone to out of context clip that, and then we reap the benefits when people forget the context months later. Halloween is so far away. People are gonna forget this stream in a month or so. They're only gonna remember the clip. And then my plan will come to fruition, and someone will scare me with a beautiful woman. If you think about the xenomorph as a beautiful woman with huge boobs, I think that would be so scary. It would be so scary. If in Alien Isolation, the alien had a huge breast. Run the flashback? No. You know, they'll only do the flashback clip once it happens. And then the clip would be like, Gigi was planning this for how long? Question mark, exclamation point. Gigi planned this how many months? Gigi scared by women on Halloween, but little know that she was planning this since Super Chat stream months ago? Question mark, exclamation point. The exact... I think you can fit that in a thumbnail. I think you could fit that in the title of a clip too. Gonna roll for pure vanilla right now. Good luck! I hope you get him! Thank you, Josiah for the super, and Ben for the super, and 9012 for the super, and Sean and Zesty for the super. And Turtle Cubes for the super. And Baker Brute for the super. And Matt for the super. And Peter Campy for the super. Gigi's really cooking. Cooking what? A meal. Thank you, just some random guy. And Bob for the super. And Afro Brother for the super. And Fire Duck for the super. And History Master for the super. And Hell for the super. Get ready for a 5-part playthrough. No! It was only 1 part. An 8-hour 1-part playthrough. Thank you, VG Po. 2 hours in, you're lying to me. Oh, 2 hours into the stream. No way. What? I thought it was only an hour and a half at most. Guys, what happened? What's happening here? Thank you, Kosuke! Nothing going to KMS. Korean server, MapleStory? Don't go there! They got rid of Reboot! Thank you, Cthulhu Commando for the super. And Dutch Chairman for the super. And Bishop for the super. And Jude for the super. And Base God Flashy. And Lenson. And Pants. Everyone point and laugh at the loser. Who? Where? Context? If you can, oh, what if we did something really funny and silly? You know, what if you super me in the future, and then you like, if you know me well enough and you're like, oh, she probably won't read this at this time, but I'm gonna super this thing. Can you add context to your super chat? Can you add some extra text with some context? So when I do a super chat reading months later, the payoff will be there. You might not think the payoff is there in the moment, but it will. It'll be funny if you do it at least once. Yeah, the context. Gigi, can you give me a channel to roll for the Valentine's Day surprise sale boxes in MapleStory Reboot? 14! For February 14th! Thank you, Aaron, for the super. And Yuki Senpai and Murph for the super. And Pliskin for the super. And Fantasia missed the legendary Yaoi scene. You're wrong, you're lying to me. We'll add fake context next time. Yeah, but you also have to gamble on the... If I read it in the moment, you know? You have to take that gamble where you're like, God, I hope she doesn't read this in the moment so that the payoff will be there in a month. Thank you, Watotodial. Can you believe it? GG, Christmas. Just 49 weeks away. Christmas is in 49 weeks. Woohoo! I am so happy about this information. Christmas! 49 weeks away? 49 weeks? This is a gamble? I actually have to log into MapleStory and do the face gacha. I have such terrible, ugly, hideous faces right now. Because I switched mains. And, there hasn't been a good face rotation in, like, months. It's so unfortunate. I'm like, why? How come every single one of these Cash App updates has terrible, terrible face choices? They hate me. Thank you, Pants and Tanukaze, for these supplies. And Nilm for the super. And Kuya for the super. Crazy, Mita is coming to town. Can't take her serious with the Santa outfit, but she's so cute in the Santa outfit. Hit the rotations, just give us good VIP tickets. But what about gambling? I remember, this is a core memory of mine. Is when I couldn't drive and I was still attending school. My core memory is that I really, really wanted this hair in the Royal Hair coupon for MapleStory. And I scrounged up a bunch of coins. I used to pay in, like, quarters because I would collect all the quarters I found and any spare change that I could possibly find. And I just so desperately wanted that hairstyle that I begged, I had begged my mom's boyfriend at the time to bring me to Walgreens for school. I'm like, I need to buy this for my school project. And her boyfriend at the time, he hated me. I hated him too, but it was mutual. We hated each other. That person was so awful. I truly god-awful person. But I was like, can you bring me to Walgreens, please? I need it for my school project. And this was during the time where he was trying to be cordial with me, you know? And he's like, okay. So he brought me to Walgreens to buy things for my school project, quote-unquote. And then I bought $50 worth of Nexon cards. And then I bought a composition book to hide my Nexon cards in. And then I went back and I'm like, yep, all I needed was this composition book. And then it took me $75 to get the hair I wanted. Which is a lot of money for for someone in school that can't drive and has no income. But I really wanted that hair. It was worth it. Did I used to? I don't know. I don't think I used to compensation book. I just needed it to hide my MapleStory cash cards. 75 is a lot for hair. Yeah, that's the price of a real haircut. And that's on the higher end of things. Could have just bought construction paper. Someone clip this so I can use it as an example during group therapy share? Never gamble! Never gamble. This is what happens. What do you... Never gamble. Yeah, I would have so many quarters. I had, you know, I would save my lunch money that was given to me for lunch and starve and mooch off my friends. And I was like, can I have some of your chips? Can I have a bite of that? That looks so good. Are you done? Can I have a bite of that? Just so I can save my money for MapleStory cash. MapleStory. Don't throw that out. I'll eat it. Yeah, I was like, you're not gonna finish that? Don't throw it away. Will you encourage me to go to the gym? I'm feeling unmotivated. I need your energy. Go to the gym! Stream above, below, while at the gym! The Trickster. MMORPG Trickster? They should bring that back. I'm sad they closed it down. Trickster? We need to bring Trickster back. Thank you, Kurochino, for the super. Put that carrot in the shoebox. It could feed us for years. Oh yeah, that was a very large carrot. Starting to understand the Justice eating together stories now. When you grow up like a little rat, it stays with you. That you remain rat-like for the rest of your life. Here's a few quarters of your haircuts. Thank you! I'm going to use... Well, I'm not really like that anymore, kind of. I still spend money on gacha, but nowadays I'm spending money on treating myself and self-care. So I will get an actual haircut soon. And my nails done. Very excited. Thank you, TZ for the super and Jailbird for the soup. Coughing. Thank you, Jailbird, for the super. And thank you, sort of Bushido, for the super. An apple a day keeps Mita away. Not up for who though? I think many people need to know this. Is that usually when girlies get their nails done and their hair done and they do their makeup, they usually do it for their friends. It's because it's like you're hanging out with the girlies and you're like, oh my god, we have to we have to do this and then we're gonna be so cute together. It's so fun getting your nails done with your friends and then you have really cute nails for the pictures. And thank you, Zesty and Yuki Senpai and Genji for the super. It's the same thing for guys but with lifting. You guys lift for each other. You're like, I have to show them my gains. The boys are gonna love this. Want to use this as a form of thanking you for helping me through some hard times in my life right now. Love the chaos and energy you bring. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you for the super. I'm happy if my streams and my vibes are able to help you get your mind off of some heavy things. Or just here for a silly little laugh or two. Feeling silly. I think it's good to have a silly outlet and then eventually start doing a lot of silly things that it kind of rewires your brain into thinking lighter. I don't know. It's like you can find your way into some dark places and it sucks to be in those places, and then there's just a bunch of circumstances going on, and then your thoughts become really gloomy and negative that it's hard to pull yourself out of places like that sometimes. So I think having an area where your brain can have a break from that, taking a load off of it, I suppose, it really helps with the mental. And then that's how I'm also very slowly rewiring my brain to think less heavy. That way I don't fall deeper than I want to. Because digging yourself out of those holes is always difficult. So I'm trying to mitigate how much I fall into those holes, you know? Those are the not fun holes. Those are the negative holes. We do not want that. We only want fun holes. We do not want to dig into depression holes. We do not want to spiral. I remember sending money orders to Nexa for my monthly subscription and telling my parents it was for my pen pal. For your pen pal? Yes, fun holes only! Fun holes in Minecraft! No depression holes in Minecraft! Thank you, Messier and Juna Chen, for the super! Thanks for the 5 hours playthrough, quote-unquote 5 hours of me-side. I just get really caught up in little details. I can't help it. When I play games, I want to stare at everything. I don't know. You know? Where it's like, sometimes they just put it there to place it there, but I'm really trying to find meaning in everything. Maybe that's just my life. I want to know. I want to craft my own perception of the thing I'm playing. Critical thinking is really good. It's good to have critical thinking. Like, I was talking to someone who was watching a movie recently, and then they're like, this thing happened, this twist happened. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch the movie because it looks scary. And they're like, you have to watch the movie for the twist, because the twist has more impact if you watch the movie. And then I was like, okay, is the twist this? And they're like, why did you look up spoilers? And I'm like, I didn't. I just inferred from the 5 things that I heard from this film. I'm just good to coming to conclusions. I'm good at inferring things. It is a good tool set to have. Always be thinking. And thank you! And for the super, what a playthrough. Yeah, it's like, I think it happens sometimes where you figure things out before, and then people are like, why did you spoil yourself? And I'm like, I didn't. Why do you think I spoiled myself? Do you really think so little of me that I can't come to a conclusion by my own? I have media literacy skills. I have the tool set for critical thinking. And it's fun. It's fun to think in ways. I like, and when I come up with theories, my theories are not always right. And that's okay. It's okay to have wrong theories as long as you are coming up with things. You are working on that skill of yours to come to conclusions and to analyze things. Yes, yes. Yeah, and that's why I really like when I'm watching stuff and reading or playing games. I like my game theory. And when it works out, when you actually nail all of the themes and stuff, you feel really good. Like, yep. And knowing things are going to happen, like guessing that things are gonna happen before they happen is not a sign of like the thing being bad. I think it's a sign of the thing actually being good, that they're laying the framework and the groundwork of it all. Because no one likes a twist that actually comes out of nowhere, you know? If there's a twist and there's literally nothing to back it, you feel like it was shoehorned in and you're like, wow, that sucked. That twist was terrible and it was just there for the shock value. But when it like has everything building towards it and you're like, oh my god, that's why this was happening and this happened and I felt that this was happening, but now that it really happened, the culmination of it all these little crumbs that they were leaving, the payoff is so good. If it was hidden well enough, yeah, that's a sign of like a really, really smart writer, right? Where you are able to like overlook it and like something is kind of suspicious to you, and then you're like, oh no, it's because of this. But then it really is because of the twist. But it's the twist that has no linking to anything else. Like you read through 300 pages and then there's a twist that has nothing to do with the 300 pages you read. And you're just, what was the point? Why did this happen? What was the point of those first 300 pages that I read? It's a nice hat. Thank you. Okay. Wow! To the next stream. My next Marvel Rivals stream. Bam! Seventh stream to... Stop! I have an hour left before my damn practice! What is happening to me? Who keeps letting me yap? Thank you, Tarukaze, for the super, and Sonic Jerry for the super, and Infinity G Moodin! More pew pew with Marvel Rivals! Thank you, 4-second Gundam G Moonin and Jenna Chen G Moonin! I cannot read this. I'm sorry. Korean. I'm looking. This sort of happened before too. Yeah, I know. I know what happened last time, but I never think it's gonna happen again because every time I schedule a super chat reading stream, I go, it's not gonna happen again. I'm gonna stay on top of it and we're gonna get done in 3 hours. And then it never happens. And it's gonna happen again. And it's gonna happen again. But next time, next month, I'm gonna think it's not gonna happen. But if it happens enough, maybe I'll start thinking of it. Thank you for the Korean super. Thank you, Matt, for the super. Thank you, Jadan My Soul, for the super. Yeah, personally, I don't think it'll happen again. I think that this is just you know, unfortunate things happen. I started yapping. I don't know. Thank you, Blarg Hor, for the super, and V Faction, and Gator for the super, and Teammate for the super, and Crimson Red Heat for the super. Thank you, and Nonel for the super. I couldn't catch your Me-Side live, so I watched the VOD. Just want to say I love your detailed play method. You're able to find a bunch of Easter eggs and little details that the dev put a lot of thought and love into. I have a genuine appreciation for artistic expression. I just want to say I love what you do and keeping yourself. Oh, thank you! Yeah. Because wasn't it like a really small team that made Me-Side? Like 2 people? From what I saw. I don't know. There was like... Was it a company? No. It was just 2 guys, right? So, I feel like when it's a passion project like that, you put a lot of thought and care into everything you place into the world you're creating. Because you're like, oh, I'm doing it for the love of it all. And I don't... You never really... It would be great if it blew up, but you don't expect it to. You just want it to do well. You hope to get back what you put into it. And you put in, for the most part, you do it for the love of it all. So for games like that, I like seeing what the devs try hiding into things and what their thought process could have been and what kind of story they wanted to tell. Because especially for games that aren't from like AAA companies, right? They put a lot of things that are personal and dear to them, or they put a lot of their heart and emotion into it. And I like seeing it. I like seeing the passion that they put into their games. Using my one free GG Yap coupon, I've been yapping. I've been yapping so much yapping. President GG ignore this. Hi, future GG Mooning. 1 month from now, please remember to read your supers. What? 1 month from future President GG can read this. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Thank you, Skellum. Gigi is a hard-working inner child, which is why she loves Roblox. Roblox! Got the CC meet and greet. What should I say to her? I think she would love if you did something goofy. Like, start breakdancing. Don't say a word to her. Breakdance. And then at the end of your breakdance, say your name. And I assure you she'll remember you. I promise. She might even talk about you. I know, they're like 2-minute meet and greets, right? For 1 minute and 50 seconds, try breakdancing. It doesn't matter if you suck at it, just breakdance. And then you stand up, just stare at the screen, and then say your name. And then she'll remember you. This is how you be remembered. Yes. But everyone can't do it. Otherwise, it'll be too many. She'll be like, oh, there's too many people breakdancing. What's going on? She'll remember it as something that's really funny, but she won't remember all your names if too many people are breakdancing. So you have to be the only person breakdancing. So while you're in line, ask everyone, what are you going to do? You're not going to breakdance, right? Don't breakdance, or I'll break your legs. Don't do that. But as an example, that's an example of what you could do in order to be remembered. Yes. Thank you, Sean and Flannel and Kakui for the super. And Abba, the escaped Graham, for the super. And Taco Curse for the super. Thank you. Okay. It's a break dancing meet and greet. It is. It do be that way. What's my next stream? Guys? Who let me have so many streams that I didn't read? Why did I let them... It's been... I have an hour left. Uh-oh. Here's one where I reused the same thumbnail. I'm looking for it. Where'd the thumbnail go? I think I saved over the thumbnail for this. On accident. Lost the thumbnail. Well, for this stream is for the crime scene cleaner stream, okay? Pretend it's here. G-Mooning Forsack and Sonic Jerry Infinity. G-Mooning Jinda Chen. Thank you, Stain the Gat. I remember reading some of this. Thank you, Jonesy Poo. May I have your blessing to spend money on Girls Frontline? Yes. Spend money again. Do it again. Happy belated birthday again. Spend money again. Do it today. Right now. Spend money. Thank you, Steel and Funny She for the super. And Daniel and Green Bee. And Molocads. Thank you for the Aga Super. And Junto for the super. I wake up, look at the cookies that are far too attractive, spend money on skins to make them far too attractive, then sleep. The new update, they have the My Cookie, you know, where you can dress up your own cookie. The outfits that they have are so cute. I'm so happy I had the fashion coin saved up so I could pull for the limited set. Thank you, Saint Gat and Ben, for the super. Can't wait for your new covers, GG. They're on their way. We have some new covers that they're being planned. They're definitely in the stages of they're gonna happen eventually within the next few months. I'm really hoping that I can release a cover at this end of the month, okay? So just know that I'm trying really hard. I have to work very hard. But if it doesn't happen, then I'll definitely buy next month. Thank you, Amu Sister, and Idle Business Regulation for the super. Tampering with a crime scene. Nope. Not doing that. Thank you, Frigid for the super, and Cthulhu Commando for the super. Covers and videos have been awesome. I know, I love commissioning artists and seeing them draw GG all cutely, and I'm like, so fun. The next cover I have is more of a standard, you know, like pretty similar to the actual MV, but the art style is in the artist style. And I saw the art the other day. Spoilers. And it's so cute. They drew me so cute. I'm excited. Can we see? No! Not until it's uploaded. You can't see. It's a surprise. You can't see it until it's here. Thank you, Enoki Dake, for the super. And Tanjiro for the super. Scrub those floors so you can see yourself in them. Roger that. Just a glance. No spoilers. Except what I've already said. I shan't say more. I can't. You can't see it. Not until it's done. Thank you, Karma Kennen, for the super, and V Fashion for the super. And then here is the next stream. And when I heard that Cookie Run Kingdom wanted me to do a sponsored stream for them, I was like, whoa. I love Cookie Run. So I was like I was very last second like this. I was very last second being like, is it possible that I can have some currency to pull? And they're like, unfortunately, we can't give it to a personal account, but we can set up an account for you and you can do lots of pulls. And I was like, no, I have an account with lots of stuff on it because I know life play this game, so it's okay. And I was just like, no, my account's fine. Yeah. Honestly, that was my greed asking. It was my holy scripture greed of being like, I have a lot already, but can I ask for more? And it was really last second too. Pretty much, I only thought of it like so last second. Just like, is it? Can I? Yeah, but I was surprised they let me use my actual personal account, and then that way, I think it had more of an impact that I used my personal account that you guys can see that I've been a long time player of this game. I have all the BTS cookies. I have all the Disney cookies. And, I spent lots of money on the game. And when the Disney cookies, they aren't even functional cookies. They're just around your kingdom. And at the time when you collected them, they had boost for your kingdom. So I collected them all because I wanted the kingdom boost. And I had lots of fun! And I'm very happy that I got to play Cookie Run Kingdom on stream and talk about Cookie Run. And then I see the effects that it has done all across the Holo Twitter sphere. I see people and Narissa, unfortunately. I did not mean friendly fire. Did not know that was gonna happen. Her Shadow Milk Cookie. My Shadow Milk Cookie, I'm like, I do the bare minimum, right? I play the game. I have like a very developed old account, so I'm able to keep up with the arena meta even if I don't ascend my cookies that much. And Narissa's Shadow Milk Cookie is like, she had to pull a lot of dupes for that. So when I saw it, I was like, whoa. I didn't know what was happening to you in the Cookie Run minds. Because I know that she was playing Cookie Run, but I did not know to what extent she was playing Cookie Run. You know? There's you know, knowing it, and then there's seeing it. And she was talking about playing Cookie Run, and I see her talking about Cookie Run. We're like, oh, you're playing Cookie Run. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, you're playing you're really playing Cookie Run. I didn't expect it. I didn't know. Didn't know that was happening there. Crazy. So crazy. But I need to get back on my Cookie Run grind now that the new update is out. Please, GG, Cookie Run Kingdom has come to my life. My coworkers are even concerned for my well-being. Yes! Yes! Be more into Cookie Run! Cookie Run Kingdom should have more visibility and more players! I was really, really into Cookie Run a couple years ago. That I really wanted Cookie Run merch. But at the time, there wasn't that much Cookie Run merch. And I was like, damn, the only gacha I would spend money on right now is Cookie Run, but they don't make Cookie Run merch. But now, they're making Cookie Run merch more accessible, because before, you had to buy Cookie Run merch through their website, which was, I think, mostly based in Korea. And I was like, I don't know if I have the budget in me to have this shipped to me from there and to pay all the shipping fees. But now they're becoming more accessible, that I can have merch. So yippee! Got into Cookie Run during the time when Prune Juice was in the gacha banner, the Trio Cone Cup. Prune Juice is so cute. I'm happy that he was in the guild battle meta for a while, but I haven't kept up with guild battle. That I'm not sure if he's still used in the team comps. I get sad when there's a really, really cute epic cookie that I really like, and then they don't find a place in the meta because there's just so many strong cookies in the game. Can you really tangent again while reading Supas? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yes. Thank you, Infinity! And Gundam and Forsac Jimunin! Thank you, Zai, for this super. Thank you, Cookie Run Kingdom, for sponsoring the cutest Gremlin Hall. Thank you, Cookie Run Kingdom! We love you! We love playing Cookie Run! Thank you, Steel, for the super. And thank you, Calix, for the super. And thank you, Sonic Jerry. Jimunin Cookie Gacha, please be nice to Gigi. I don't think it was nice to me that stream. Always unlucky. Thank you, Zusty and teammate and Tamoria, for the super. Thank Thank you, Juna-chen. Jimunin, can I get a cookie? If you play Cookie Run Kingdom, you can get a cookie. So many sexy cookies even. Thank you, Funny She for the super. Thank you, Vetro and Green Teas for the super and Quacky for the super. Is it on Android too? Yes. 1 month later, it's on Android. Thank you, Nat, for the super. We love to hear cute Graham yap about cookie lore. Were you expecting that? Is anyone who's playing Cookie Run Kingdom because of me? Have you guys kept up with the lore? Were you interested in the Cookie Run lore because of me? Anyone? Anyone reading the Cookie Run lore because of all the cookie running I was talking about? Yes? Yay! Cookie Run Kingdom lore is so awesome. They're really short because, you know, just the way that it's structured. So, there's not too much in a chapter until you get to the later chapters. And then the later chapters get really heavy. But the earlier chapters, you feel like there's not much going on because they're just setting up a lot of stuff. And they're just making a bunch of cookie puns. And you're like, I don't want to read this. But later on, it's awesome! And you get little glimpses and food, and you get fed with all the fun cookie lore. And the best part of Cookie Run, I think, is the characterization of all the Cookie Run characters. We love Cookie Run. We love Cookie Run lore! Thank you, Junto, for the super. Can you please drop where you find meta? Been playing for a while and can't find streamers and such. You have to use YouTube, and it's usually like the most non-streamer YouTube where it's just a voiceless video of someone translating from Korean into what the meta is for Cookie Run. Is how you find Cookie Run Kingdom stuff. But I also watch Hyrule's videos when I just need a quick update, and I copy his stuff. That's probably the best resources for Cookie Run is YouTube, and just watch whatever Hyrule video is out to get an understanding of general meta and stuff. Thank you, Mr. Spazzing Out, for the super. Thank you, Dragoon Patch Kid for the super, and NA for the super, and John EG for the super. Did I get Shadow Milk? As of today, I have Shadow Milk. Thank you, Sua and Thesis, for the... Thank you for the super! And thank you for tuning into my Cookie Run Kingdom sponsorship stream. And I'm really happy that I could introduce Cookie Run Kingdom to everyone all over Holo Twitter, and that they've become obsessed with it. Also, yes, I did see a screenshot on my For You page. I believe it was Maddie, who was just in chat with level 50 Kingdom after 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? I saw it on my For You page. Keep playing Cookie Run. Everyone should spend more money on Cookie Run Kingdom. Today, right now. What's next over here? Uh-oh. It's fine. Is it this one? I think it is. It is. Guys, I have 40 minutes left. Constantly go back to my Cookie Run Kingdom VOD to watch me yap about Cookie Run and obsessed with Cookie Run and want me to be sponsored again. Please play more. The dream! A dream of me playing more Cookie Run. I have to play Cookie Run today. I haven't played that much since the update dropped, but I need to lock back in for Cookie Run. Cookie Run, I want to spend money on you. I spent money on Love in Deep Space the other day because they have their Valentine's cards, but it's not a Valentine's cards. They are all shirtless with mullets, and I think their mullets are so stupid. But I'm like, I love pulling on game, and I want to own card. So I came to obtain a mullet. Yeah, microtransaction. Do I have a favorite in the game? When I got into it, I was trying to like Silas because I think he was the most that I was drawn to when it comes to like otome games and stuff, and when it comes to imagining a character, I suppose, in my fake made-up yaoi ship that I made up in my brain, it would probably be Silas, but I wasn't really drawn to him, so I was just playing to play. And then Caleb came out, and I like Caleb because he's a yandere. It's awesome. Truly beautiful. We love the yanderes that have so much wrong with them. I love that he is messed up in the head. It's my favorite character tropes are the no. It's like you think I can fix them? Mm-mm. No. I can't fix them. And those are great. It's great. But only in otome games. If I saw it in like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how well written it is if I saw it on a TV show. But otome games is your perfect chance to have this fictional man that is just awful. Okay. You're a murderer? Sure. I'm chill with it. Thank you, Tanukaze and Supple Old Man G Mooning for the super. We love Yandere so much. Also, it's my birthday. Could I get a happy birthday from the Grams? Happy birthday! Thank you, Junna-chan, for the super and Infinity G Mooning and Green Teas. If Gigi wasn't Cookie Run, then instead of G Mooning, it would be G Cookie. Ha 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 ha! G Cookie! Cookmin. BTS. Thank you, Fantasia and Gundam G Mooning. Thank you, Saint Gat, for the super. Gigi Mooning from Hololive. Ian Justice? Gigi Mooning? Thank you, Anogi Dage, for G Mooning. Thank you, Straw Hat Ben and V Fashion for the super. Gigi singing Curing My Depresso and My Nintendo. Like na 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 na. I guess so. Like Nintendo. Thank you, Arcana, for the gacha funds. Thank you, Sonic Jerry and Advent for Advent Saya. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Deputy Ninja and Miko P and Sir95 for the supers. And Joe Rowe for the super. Thanks for the awesome editions of Orange and Only My Railgun. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Thank you, Hudserl, for the super. And Manny for the super. And Cthulhu and Gandwar for the super. And I love Eureka for the super. This is Popo stream now. Oh, Popo stream. Popo so real. Thank you, V Faction. And Kyla plushie for the super. And thank you, Skellum and Wright for the super. And Hermocrites for the super. And Fast Lamau. This is my first time. Please be gentle or don't. Lamau. LMAO. You really like that? It's in your name. And then you ended your sentence with that. Change the world, my final message. My phone signature. Do you DJ weddings? God, if someone is having a wedding, I wish I could perform Clarity at their wedding. I don't even know how that would happen. You emailing? You going to Hololive's emails being like, can I please rent out the clown to perform at my wedding, please? What is the... It's a private event? Not... It's just for my wedding? Please? Please give me the clown. Thank you, Bossa Nova, for the super, and Pia for the super, and Kai Mito for the super. Thank you, Status for the Aqua Super. Let's go, Grams! If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? Turtle Cubes, tragedy, remedy, clarity, jump, jump, jump! Thank you, Kuya, for the super, and Gunpuku for the super, celebrating my birthday today. Happy belated birthday, Gunpuku! From DJ Cool Mooney. Thank you, Frigid, for the super, and Flaming Pants, and Hangaku for the super. Thank you! Yes. Looks like we are Mooney now. Oh. Yes, the collab streams that... Phew, I think these will be fast. Thank you, Sonic, Jerry, and Gundam, and Jinda for G-Moomin, and Sup Old Man, G-Moomin. Have a song stuck to my head and I blame your new cover. What should I get from Panda Express for dinner? Honey wanna shrimp. Honey wanna shrimp. Thank you, Infinity, for the super. We're Gramumin now. Thank you, Tanukaze, and Zesty, and Felipool for the super. Thank you, Mouse, for the super. How about playing Dead Space 1 and 2? Sounds scary. Why does it have the word dead in it if it's not scary? Thank you, Space Crumples. Thank you for the subas. Next. Okay. I'm going to skip these two solo streams because I'm pretty sure, knowing me, I read solo streams as they come, and unless I'm busy afterwards, I read them afterwards. Yes. I'm going to trust Past Gigi on this. You work so hard, Past Gigi. I just know it. I know what's in your heart that you read those. Thank you, Sonic, Jerry, and Forsack, and Tanukaze for the G-Moonies. I'll take a 3x3 animal salad with extra pickles deep fried to a crisp, please. I've been ordering, like doubles animal style cook. Cause don't they make it with mustard and then they put pickles in it? Yummy. I like pickles in burgers. I like pickles in general. Thank you, Infinity. Sorry, this is my first time ordering in a restaurant, so I'm a little nervous. Can I have a please burger cheese? Sorry, a cheeseburger, please? My bad, a cheeseburger burger, please? Never mind. Okay, get out of here. I'm imagining someone walking up and then fumbling their entire order and then walking out. And then the person at the cashier is like, what? A memory for them to have. Thank you, Jun and Chen! I am busy working on the orange puzzle. That's crazy. You guys are still working on the orange puzzle then? I'm surprised you guys finished it. In 13 hours, right? I'll do another one day. For you guys to struggle over. Thank you, Mouse, for the super. Can you pack me 2 bags of cheese fries and 3 bags of chicken nuggets? Sorry, chicken nuggets aren't unlocked until level 30 or something. We don't have chicken nuggets yet at this establishment. Thank you, V, for the super, and White Tapeti for the super, and OG D-Hawk for the super. Ironically, the Grill Walk Adventure is probably the real fast food experience. I've seen news articles about what they did at the local subway. What did they do at the local subway? bite you? Did they bite you there? Thank you. H1 for the super. I'll have a burger with no crust, please. What are you doing with a burger with no crust? What is a crustless burger? What would a crustless burger look like? Thank you, 326 for the supas and Darth Bobcat for the supa. And Anoki Dagi for the supa. And Umbra and Nekomata for the supa. And Morning Blade, thank you for the supas! Just the soft inside of the buns. The soft, delicious, yummy looking inside of the buns. Okay, I'm pretty sure I read these Mikus. Maybe. Yeah, yes. Yes. And I remember reading the ones on this stream. Looking? Stare. I do remember reading these. Yes. Yes. Did I read these ones? I'm now looking at the League of Legends Supas. Staring? Yeah, I've read these Supas before! I recognize their words in my mind palace. I read these. I remember reading these. Okay, so what's this stream that I will read? I had a great time playing Murky Divers with Advent. Always so much fun playing Advent and Justice together. And also, if you guys saw, we had that collab recently, a couple days ago. It's so fun! I hope we get more opportunities to play together in the future. I know we will, but I'm excited to the next time we'll all play together. 3D program? In the moment, I'm like, I could explain it in any other way. I could probably explain it in a different way, but I feel like there was no better hint than 3D program. Like, that hint was just, it was literally the answer that I didn't know. I was just like, it's, I can give you another hint, but this is literally, this is the peak hint. This is the hint of all time. I was committed to, Maya, it's Maya. Don't forget about Maya. Don't forget about that 3D program, guys. It was a good hit. It was a good effort. Shaking my head. No. Would have said Borderlands 2 Siren. I think that would have been less likely to have been known in this group of people. Maybe if we had a different group of people, Borderlands 2 could have been. I don't know. I was really hoping that 3D program would work, cause I just, in my head, I thought it was kind of common knowledge. But of course, I'm biased. I have biased knowledge, so I was like, everyone knows my. It'll be easy. was not. Did not go over well. Thank you, Infinity, Forsack, Sort of Bushido, and Mouse for G-Moonin! G-Moonin. Use response B in friend group A. Guys, it's Maya. It's Maya, everyone. Next one. Yay! Here, we'll return into my mochi form. Welcome to the League of Lettuce. Tons of lettuce. I feel a little bad. We played for much longer than I thought we were gonna play because we were going for level 15. And I know Callie had a really good time, but I think I feel a little bad because this stream was the precursor to her losing her voice. And it's like it was this stream, and then the day after it was over. It was gone. And I was like, damn, should have went easy on her. I'm like, I may not have been the 100% cause, but there could have been a little bit of a correlation. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I could have made it a little easier. Yeah, I may have contributed to it a little bit. I may not have been the initial cause, but I don't think it super helped. But I had a great time with her on Minecraft. You know, we had a great time. Thank you, Tanunkaze Jimuni. Grand Beats are gathering at McDonald's. D stands for death. McDeath. Thank you, V-Faction. Is this the McDonald's pheromones I smell? Time to whip out the Big Mac and make a McFlurry. While these two rub their McNuggets covered in sweet and sour sauce together. Maybe they'll try the Filet-O-Fish? Ah yes, the McDonald's menu. Thank you, Infinity Jimuni. Before you clock in, I just want to say there's nothing wrong with taking a breath and backing away from a stressful situation. We really can't afford more anger management training here. What do you mean? I've done my classes. I'm no longer angry. My teacher says that I've done a very, very good job at stopping myself from getting mad. Thank you, Foresight. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Sonic Jerry, for G-Moonin and Gundam G-Moonin. G-Moonin. Everyone. We love G-Moonings around here. I think there's a laptop-friendly game called League of Legends. Callie would love that. Thank you, Jun Chen and Ash4. Thank you for the super. G-Mooning, it's my birthday today. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch today's stream, so I have to go to sleep shortly. Happy belated birthday! Thank you, Engineer Cabbage. I am offended looking at this. Nice cabbage profile picture. Thank you, Alba, for the super. Burnt marshmallows don't count. Burnt marshmallows counts as food. Thank you, Tanukaze and Kelix for the super. And Mouse for the super. What would be a good sauce for chicken nuggets for a midnight snack today? Mustard sauce versus ketchup. I don't think I would usually eat chicken nuggets with mustard. As much as I like mustard, it's not my thought of like Just yellow mustard? Not my go-to. I usually think of ketchup when I eat chicken nuggets. But I would like a corn dog with mustard. Right now, in this very moment, now that I'm thinking about mustard, I would like a corn dog. Thank you, Idle Business Regulation Agency, for trying to tell us how to do our jobs, how to work our businesses, but you are not welcome here in our establishment. We can turn away customers at the door. Please do not walk into League of Lettuce. Go away. We don't need that. We don't need that around here. Thank you, Entity and Jacob, for the supas. Thank you, Miss Crowd, for the Akasupa. This is HR. We got an anonymous complaint about hostile work environment from one of your employees. Something about a dolphin? No. Hostile work environment? What's so hostile about that work environment? League of Lettuce is built upon love and hugs and cuddles. And Callie loved every part of that. Oh, very caring. Oh, wrong hostel. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's okay. Thank you, Common Sense Bro, and Sean, and Alliterative for the Supas, and Horse for the Supa. And thank you, this guy, for the Supa, and Din for the Supa. You'll never catch me at League of Lettuce. Delicious orders to appreciate location number 2, Dota 2, is just superior in every way. No, you must come to the League of Lettuce! Please eat our burgers at the League of Lettuce. Juju. Vinted? Vorp? Thank you, Miss Crowd, again for the Supa, and Matt D for the Supa, and Guy Des. We need borking emoji. What's borking? This is when I need context. What is, like, barking or borking? Who's barking? Borking. Borking what? Blade of the Ruined King. Okay. I feel like I read these. I read some of these. I was solo for some of the stream, right? And then I was harassing for the rest of the stream. Right? Yeah. This was my solo into the harassment. If I'm remembering correctly. Have fun weeding in Minecraft? Me noob. Me Minecraft. Thank you, Said. Gundam Forza for Team Mooning. Oh yes, I remember. I remember these supas in the beginning of this stream. Infinity, once again, congratulations on your job! I remember these supas. Out of context taco. Gigi, you have a special power you hold. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's my 19th time. I failed. Gigi the Womanizer, can you give us how to get the woman to like us? Blah! 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 Did that help? Did it? Was it helpful? Do exactly that. Go in front of the first woman you see, walk up to her, and just do that. Nothing else. Just walk up to her. You don't even need to know her. Just, blah! Thank you, Juna Chen and Gnome Cilius Prophet and Higa for the supers. Oh, and happy birthday, Higa Atanjobi Omedetou. Thank you, Lio and Skyline for the super skyline. For the skyline that's in the sky that we'll make. I remember this super. All the supers are helping me remember what happened at Minecraft stream. And it's that my Minecraft was really loud. And I was talking over my really loud Minecraft. And I was making you guys all deaf. It's coming back to me. I remember. Okay. So I remember these. Thank you, Winolo. Speaking of bees, I pulled a Bee Hachiwari card because I couldn't find Hololive wafers. Bee Hachiwari! It's so cute. The bee line is so beautiful. If you haven't seen them, they're just like cute little tiny bees. And I really, really wanted them. So I made my friend. I made them buy me them off Mercari. And she's been hoarding it for me for the next time that I go to the Far East so she can give me the wonderful, beautiful bee chikawas. And I'm looking forward to all. I can't wait to have them in my hands. Can I eat the GG Mooney Stanley? Yes, you may eat it. Thank you, Shimutsi. Hi, Gigi. Had a pretty awful January, but you saying at the start of it, no brain rush for 1 month, give me the strength to keep those bad thoughts away. Really appreciate you. Yay! No brainworm beam! Good thoughts and good energy, vibe, positivity, beam! We don't need those. Ward away negative energy. Thank you, Martin and Ando for the super and Sar for the super. I remember these. Thank you, Jomu for the super. You've changed Callie, GG. This is on you. What did I change about her? I remember this super. I remember this. Thank you, Dinny and Saint Gat for the super and Power Donut. Seeing you like this reminds me of when I started Minecraft over a decade ago. That's me. Minecraft noob. Thank you, V Faction and Ben for the super and Oblivious for the super. Oh yes! It's coming back to me again. Oblivious sent that super as I was breeding the cows, which means that Oblivious was one of those Minecraft cows sent from the future to say thank you to me for helping them become born based off of the Minecraft cows breeding. I got it. No problem. I understand. Thank you, Out of Sync for the super, and V Faction for the super, and UR for the super, and Emmanuel for the super, and Julio for the super, and Noxino for the super. Mine Chua, or on that thing. Mine Chua. Mine Chua it. Thank you, Nilm for the super, and Garlic Pudding for the super, and Emmanuel for the super. I had a great time this stream. I just love bothering Callie. Just absolutely what a great thing to do. Okay. Did I read these? I think I did. I was playing Solo League before this. Yes, I was. Tis I was. What about Crony? I also love bothering Crony. My two beautiful woman neighbors whom I love to bother in Minecraft. Okay, all these G-Moonings. I read these. I remember reading these. These I remember reading. I know. You are so good at reading Supas during stream, Gigi, that you remember reading these. Good job on reading your solo stream, Supas, Gigi of the past. Yes, you are so good at reading those. Thank you, Excellent, for the Supa. What's my opinion on the upcoming Crunchy Crunch Cookie Run Kingdom content and current arena meta? I don't know the current arena meta other than that it's dominated by legendaries and beast cookies. Upcoming content, pure vanilla cookie, good! Yes. Thank you, everyone who played League of Legends with me on this fine day. Hold on. Looking at these? Okay, let me... I'm trying to remember. I'm using my brain as best as I... Which ones did I read? I know for sure. I did not read these, so we're going to read these ones. I love this thumbnail. This artist is amazing. Thank you everyone who watched Paddington with us. It's my favorite movie. Paddington 1 and 2 is so beautiful and I teared up again. Paddington 2 makes me tear up all the time at the very end where he's like, but Aunt Lucy's gonna be all alone and I just want her to be proud of me, and I tear up, and then they're like, and actually we got you a gift, and then you're like, no, it can't be, and then you see the hug at the very end, the payoff of the hug. It's so beautiful. I love Paddington. Paddington is great. So good. Thank you, Matt D, for the super! Paddington, the best movie ever made. Paddington 2, the best movie ever made. Going to see Paddington Pearl this week because of it? Yes! I also am going to watch. I don't know when. I'll let you guys know when I watch it. I told Cece I'll let her know, and that if it's as good as the first two movies, when I get around to watching it. I will see if I can watch it this weekend. I'm gonna try. I will make an attempt to watch Paddington. Had no idea how to watch along through hard work and syncing. I think I didn't realize because I usually, I don't know, YouTube is very strange and weird when you're creating streams. And when I create a new stream, I usually use the settings of my past stream, and then I just make a new waiting room based off of the settings of my past stream. But then sometimes I create new stream based off the presets I have. But it's very, very infrequent that I make a new stream entirely rather than reusing the past waiting room stream settings. And then I forgot because it's been like maybe a month plus since the last time I just created a new YouTube waiting room stream. And I didn't realize when I used the default settings, it puts my stream at normal latency. And I didn't notice it until we started watching Paddington. And I'm like, oh no. The normal latency My latency! And you can't change the latency in the middle of your stream being up. So I coped. I coped with it. But I have to be more mindful. That's the default setting. And it resets it to normal latency. But it's a setting that I don't usually have to worry about because I just copy the previous stream settings. It is already at low latency. And then when I make a new room, it's default latency. So that's why the chat was being a little like that. We had to persevere. We had to full commitment on the way through. Thank you, Infinity, for the super. Didn't know where to find the first movie. I think it's on HBO Max. And then I just purchased the movies off of Amazon and just watched it off Amazon because I'm like, I watched Paddington multiple times on Netflix before it was taken off. I might as well just buy it since I love Paddington. Thank you, Matt D, for the super and being such an active participant in watching Paddington. Nicole Kidman. Thank you, Coach Zend and Juna Chen for the supers. I'll end up in a second movie in jail? I can't possibly end up in jail. Thank you, it's only Tuesday. What would Paddington do? WWPD. Worldwide Police Department. Justice's Police Department. Thank you. Onion for the super. And Rando Z-Link for the super. And Remembering for the super. London cab drivers are absolutely extortionate, but the friendliest people on the planet. That true? I should go to London and find out what the cab drivers are like in London. Do I think the Gremlins movie is giving me a bad name? Yes. Too many gremlins gremlining around. Thank you, Matt D. Watching Paddington and Chalk. I never watched your content until my friend forced me to watch the September incident with him last night. Last night? You watched September last night? A full 13 hours? 13. 8 hours? I don't know where I got 13 from. Sorry, my bad. Just making up numbers here. What do? Come here to lie on the internet and lie? Yeah, what a long night. September mentioned. Thank you, Peter Campy. Does Paddington have any rights? Barely. No! Don't say that. He has so many rights. Thank you, Meepy Boy and Daddy the for the supers. And Amelia Sim for the super. Thank you. 13 hours is a premonition? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know if I would be able to go 13 hours. Kind of long. 8 hours is already kind of the definition of insanity. Is doing something for long enough. 8 hours is kind of hitting it. But I do think that I'll have enough VODs one day to do back-to-back streams, you know, that I play them leading into the event, that it would go the full 24 hours at least. Oh, but VODs can't be... VODs are only 12 hours. I guess it's just a replay into a raid into the actual stream. Quite crazy. Raid relay from 1 September to the next September. Okay. I did most. And I will make sure to go over. I think we have like maybe 5 streams to double check if they were read, but I did go through most. The ones that I didn't go through are the most recent ones from like last week. So I caught up to at least a month worth. We're almost there. The only ones left are solo streams. So I read all the collab streams, and my solo streams, I typically read those as they come in. I read at least 80%. 70 even. So it's like 70 or 80%. Maybe there's like 20% that's not read. But I appreciate it. Thank you all for your support as always. I need to get ready for dance practice, which is happening in 4 minutes. And that includes searching for my items in my cluttered room. And I don't know where my iPad is. I don't know where anything is. Because I don't have a webcam. Because, I can't have anyone stealing my information other than my phone and my Apple products. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. And we will chat and have fun and we'll have a good time and it'll be awesome. And maybe I'll be on Minecraft at some point just digging around, but I'll be like, I don't intend on running into anyone, you know? Maybe in the strip mine a little bit, minding my own business. If someone pops up to me, I'll say something to them, but I don't anticipate seeing anyone. And bye-bye, everyone! Thank you for joining me and hanging out. I always appreciate your guys' company. I will see you next time.